Yo, what's up, guys? Sorry for the wait there. How's everybody doing? So, while I was on vacation, as you guys know, it was a pretty good vacation. Just got back. Probably should have done a prelim test stream, but they did an update on my OBS, and it kind of messed with a lot of my things. I'm not really sure why, but I think I got it figured out. As you know, I didn't have my tech support. What's up, ZM? Glad to see you in the chat today. Today's stream is a good one. I wasn't sure what we were going to be doing today, but they threw us a bone, and while we're waiting for the new holiday event to come out on December 1st, we are going to be checking out the Endless mode, the Maze, behind us, as you can see. We also are going to be, hopefully, getting to that Wave 100 and getting that spicy new tower skill shot. I think that's going to be a game changer for more than one reason. I think my music might be a little loud. Let's turn that down a bit. That looks alright. Alright. What's up, Sharky Gamer? What's up, La Cookie? What's up, Renzo? Let's make sure we're on the right website here. So let's make sure we're live with... Alright, so we are on to the house Discord now. Let's get it rolling. So in addition to checking out Skull Shot and the Maze in today's live stream, we're also going to be looking at all the existing codes. Once we get Skull Shot, we're going to pull up our tier list, talk about the buffs to Demon Brawler, and also figure out where we think Skull Shot goes on the new tier list. And if I think he's going to go where I think he is, I think he's going to be meta. Now, the first thing I want to do is go over to... Let's see. I want to go over to the house Discord real quick. And take a look at... Alright, so first we have sneak peeks. December 1st is coming up fast. This is Scott F. If you guys didn't know, you probably do, but this is Tiny Turtle. He is one of the game's creators. It looks like we had been told that earn trading was going to be a thing, but as this confirms, this is actually full trading. You can see they got a shiny Skull Shot. Hopefully you can get one of those today. But you can trade urns, you can trade towers, you can trade anything, and that's pretty amazing. What does this mean for us? Well, it means since we've been rolling on our one tower superstitiously trying to get Nightmare, we should have been rolling on all the copies of our tower so we spread those voodoo curses around just to make sure we're getting Infernal. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Vacation was great, but I think it's time to get back to the grind. Hopefully, you know, we'll be grinding today. I'm trying to think, should we bring people along for the grind, or should we just roll solo to see how hard it is? Because we know it likes to ramp the difficulty if... Yes, full trading. Anyway, back to the, the topic at hand. So... I was going to be like, oh, hey, you know, you can dissect this and figure out that, hey, this is a Boom Bear Tower. They put this next to it. That probably means there's a new Infinite Tower coming out. But as we know, that's already Skull Shot. I haven't been in. I haven't tried. I did read some stuff that you guys were very helpfully posting on the Discord. You can check out the link for my Discord and the House TD Discord in the description below. That is not in there yet, but it will be here in a little bit. We just hit 800 subscribers, which is awesome. You guys are awesome. I'm really trying to get to that 1,000 mark. So we will probably hold off on our urn giveaway until obviously we are able to trade urns, but we have just hit 40 mythic urns. I'm not going to give away all of them because we do want to trade. As you know, our shiny luck on towers has not been the best. I would love to get my hands on a shiny Death Angel and stuff, and hopefully maybe we can use some of those urns for a giveaway. And we do have some secret urns as well. We also have some regular Death Angels, and I'm hoping we can upgrade our tower and pimp our team out a little bit. But this is awesome. A lot of you guys were saying that trading would ruin the game. I think what ruined the game is just straight up buying the towers for Robux. And I'm not gonna say it ruined World Defenders. It's just different. It gives everybody a chance to like farm Robux and then bring them over here. You know, and hopefully they don't allow you to straight up buy and sell stuff like that, but you know, you can use it to buy some of the freemium features like the premium urns and stuff here. And you know, you guys can finally get your hands on a Lucifer without having to pay. As you guys can see, so this guy is basically, this is Demon Fiend, or Shadow Fiend, if you guys didn't know. He is the king of AoE, and you kind of need him to get past floor 6, room 4. Now, they nerfed floor 6, room 5. Let's pull that up right now. That's not what I was looking for. Announcements. Here we go. This week's update brings a new infinite map, the Maze. The map is a bit harder than Boom Bear Infinite, but will reward you greatly with Skull Shot if you could make it to wave 100. Skull Shot has a piercing arrow that hits enemies in its path. It's kind of like the Vampire Sniper from World Defenders. We also added more rewards after wave 100. Check it out. This includes an extra premium urn at wave 150 from community feedback. Yes, we do need more ways to get that. Mad Labs map 5 has been nerfed slightly. Now people are like, why would you do that? Why, like, obviously 6-4 is the hardest one, but that's only really hard because people are lacking Shadow Fiend. And this guy right here could be the answer to all our problems. After we get him, I'm going to try to roll a couple ranks on him after we write down his stats and stuff. I also want to add him to this little side project I'm working on, just getting all my tower slot DPS rankings in order. While we're here, let's talk about Demon Brawler. He did get a big buff. His attack speed was buffed, his damage was buffed, and he is now the highest slot DPS placement in the game. Now, does that make him better than all these other towers? No, because this slot DPS has 8 placements, and you can get, you know, obviously this is actually quite a big boost here, but if you divide Demon Boy's slot DPS by 6, you know, it's about 6k. If Demon Boy did, or Demon Brawler did the same amount, and you times that by 6k, you'd be at 48k. So like per unit, he doesn't do as much as Demon Boy does, but overall, this whole slot DPS, depending on what mode you're playing, what your other towers are, he might be better than some of these other things. Now, I think his attack speed is like 0.6, which is better than Demon Boy's, but it's not really all that good, like, you know, as far as, you know, Death Angel and Lucifer and Angel and some of those really attack guys that you use to clean up those extra little bits of damage, so you don't waste your slower attacks on hitting something that only has, like, you know, 5 hit points left. Alright. Yes, yes, Extra, what's going on, man? There is a new update. We have a new infinite mode. It's called the Maze, and we also have a new tower if you reach wave 100. This one is apparently a bit harder. I think the last one, the Garden. Oh, thank you guys, appreciate that. Was a 4 out of 10. This one is a 6 out of 10, so we're getting up there. God only knows what you're gonna need for like a 10 out of 10. Yes, they actually did make it worth the rarity, so it's pretty good, and it is a demon, so it is buffed by Lucifer, which could just make it even more nutty. So, alright, so while we're looking at that, let's hop back over to, I think we still wanted to finish up talking about this real quick. If we go over to the Gaming with Shade Discord, these are all the working codes right now. The latest one to be added was Souls 30k for 200 free soul gems. I am going to be doing a beginner's guide where we go through like 3 videos. You're going to walk in, you'll see little Shade, and he's going to be like, I don't know what to do. And then we're going to guide him through and make sure he doesn't make any of the mistakes that we made on the way through. First thing you want to do, pop all these through. We're going to see that we're going to get a Melon Masher Tower, and this is going to be pre-party, pre-December 1st rollout, so, you know, I'm going to probably have to make another one here for 2 weeks from now, but you're going to see, we'll get all this. I'm going to, hopefully maybe we'll have some luck. We'll talk about what banners you want to pull from. You're also going to, you know, I'll show you where you want to farm efficiently, and then what you need to base level get through to that first Boom Bear, even if we need to beg for a carry. but we'll see. We don't want to be completely dead weight, but we want to see what you need for each area before it's cool to go on to farming that next thing. And then, you know, as you start climbing the towers, I think it's cool that you kind of have to go into infinite, because I really think if you can get Skull Shot, I think he might be what we need to carry us through to 6-4 and then into the recently nerfed 6-5, and then that will help us. You know, if they scale down 6-5 a little bit, that might mean 7. It might fall more in line with 7, and 7, floor 7 might not be as scary as I'm fearing it is, because we still haven't gotten Nightmare yet. But I did hear that there is you can get to floor, wave 150 in this new Infinite faster than and about the same time as it takes you to get to wave 100. So that could mean you know, we're farming gems faster, maybe curses faster if we have our streak up, which I guess is probably the first thing we ought to do, because we do need that stuff. What else can we do here today? So let's pop over back to the game and actually get in there. Alright, so let's claim our rewards. This is my infinite lineup. I know it's not crazy. I don't have any shiny or nightmare or anything with you guys yet, but maybe we'll work on that today. We do have our skulls, but as you know, on the 1st we will be getting. We do have all 5 of the premium urns, and we will be unlocking Night Fang. So we kind of want to save some skulls for that, because we definitely, hopefully, we'll get Nightmare on something before that. But if we don't need Nightmare to get past anything, I think we're just gonna hold out, because we really want Nightmare on that. Hopefully amazingly awesome epic tower. Alright, so Boom Bear. Oh, they put a second one up. Good. I was worried that, you know, this was like a 1 in 5 shiny chance was the limited reward while this was the new thing, and then they'd want you to go to the next one, and this would have taken over the 1 in 5 shiny chance, bumping his up to maybe the 1 in 100 shiny chance that you have to go through for all the other shinies that you want, and we didn't get it. Let's see. Read some of the chat here. Let's see. Skull Shot feels very weak, actually. Oh no. Now that's what people said about Vampire Sniper. And I think, I mean, yes, but he's an AoE tower, so you have to keep that in mind. And now we don't have any CC or crowd control towers like we do in World Defenders at the moment, so you can't just freeze everybody in place and then keep mowing them down like you can there. So maybe we're waiting, but maybe when the new December 1st rolls around, maybe one of those will be a CC tower. Now that means that the rest of the game is going to get a whole lot harder. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I really want to showcase this solo first, and then see what we can get through, because I know you guys are big ballin' and you got those Nightmare Towers and they're all shiny and everything, but as much as I want those, I feel like not everybody has that. They're not as crazy as you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are... I want to say we need to come up with a name for you guys. Not maniacs, but like, you know, I want to come up with a name for the Shade group, and I want to we'll take some suggestions. If any of the mods are available and you want from the Discord and you'd like to make a thread for suggestions on what our clan should be called and what you guys want to be referred to as when I talk to you collectively in the chat, if you want to start a thread for that, that would be awesome. Why don't I use Greed on Angel? I do. If you take a look at my backpack, oh no, we're at 40 out of 43. Hero log. What are we missing? The Wandering. They added more new towers. You got the Wandering Mage. Hold on, I need to maneuver this so we can get in there. It's gonna get weird for a second, I apologize. There we go. Okay, that's better. Alright, so hopefully this lets us scroll down. So we got this guy, we got Skull Shot, We got Wandering Mage. Is there something? There's something below this. I need to move my screen again. I don't even know what it's called, so we can't search for it. This. The Spartan. 0 exists. Huh. That's cool. I'm down. I want that too. I want everything. We need to get our hero log back up to full. Alright, so. Now. But yes, anyway, we came in here to take a look at angels. And while I do have Greed Angel, we're using Infernal because you don't really need... Well, as far as I know, we haven't done this yet. Maybe we need some early scaling, but like I think... here, well, let's pull this up real quick. Alright, so this is Skull Shot. Oh, he's got a bow. That's sick. I dig that. And if you saw our Halloween costume, you know we love some Reapers. This could be Reaper brother, since Reaper dad is gone. Alright, so let's roll in here. I think we're gonna roll solo at first, just because I want to test to see how this goes without things like shiny Nightmare Towers. Okay, so here we have our chance to select different things. Leaderboards. Wow, wait, what? People are already on wave 300. Nice. If we take a look at this stuff, we have 80 seconds left. Difficulty 6 out of 10, the maze. At 90, we get that. Ooh, so we'll have to start a timer. I'll have to pull out my phone because I want to see how long. Let's see, stopwatch. Okay. I want to see how long this takes versus the hour that it takes to get to wave 100 and the other one, the Beware. All right, so wave 50 random earn, wave 70 this. You know what? We forgot to streak up, and we do need all of that. So if you complete wave 125, you should be able to get 40. But let's back out here real quick because I need to get my streak up first. You know what? If any of you guys want to come along to streak up, we can do that. We'll just go into a regular game. Yeah. So if you didn't see that, you get some extra extra skulls after wave 100, 125, and then at 150 you get an extra premium tower. Now I'm told, I haven't tested this yet, so don't quote me on it, but it only takes an hour to get to 150. So that would be amazing. Amazing, and this would be the new thing you'd want to farm. Streak up games we are going to do here, and we should be able. We're just gonna do room 1, floor 1. This guy can come too. Anybody here? Anybody want to come along for streak up? Yes, now I have more skulls to get 1 Nightmare Tower. Probably not. Never lucky. Alright, here we go. I'm bringing a level 1 with us today. It's a good thing we're just doing floor 1, room 1. I think we got this. Yeah, that time save is going to be great. Bear with us here while we streak up. We need to get our streak to 4. You guys know if you've watched any of the other guides. Not enough money. Let's go. We did just pimp out our early game tower, the Ghost Hunter. Put Infernal on it instead of whatever that 20% damage boost is at the low rank. Only an hour? Yeah, I know some of you guys were really hoping that they were going to add a 2x or 3x, maybe eventually, but if it follows World Defenders, we know that's not really their style. But the fact that you don't have to restart your game and go through the early stages is actually pretty cool. You know, because I know, like, I mean, if you did it before and you were just trying to farm skulls, which Nightmare is the biggest boost for your towers, you kind of stopped at wave 70 or 75 or whatever it was. So they weren't even getting their full out of you if you just had time for one playthrough. What's up, Frosty? How you doing, bud? Yeah, speed up would be a lifesaver. But, I mean, you know, a lot of this, especially if greed on your early towers, you can get it set up early and then wander away for like 45 minutes. So that's not terrible. We will be done, well, I guess we're just going to streak up here real quick. I was going to say, coming back out and getting new people would take a while to just get through the streaks, almost. Hopefully this gets us to an angel. Cool. But, you know, there's no way to really max out your damage early game, so like streaking up with 3 people is probably not recommended unless you're level 1. So hopefully we can help this bro out. Have I played any of the new event in World Defenders? So I went on vacation. We went up to Philadelphia, and it was my wife and I's birthday celebration. Our birthdays are really close together, so we were able to spend some time together without the kids and stuff. It was really nice. I haven't really had a lot of time to do a whole lot else. While I could have logged on, I wanted to come back from vacation alive, and I feel like trying to work World Defenders into, you know, a very nice vacation with the wife would have ended badly for all of us. Because we like our shades live and well. Did they remove the 25-minute AFK kick? I'm pretty sure they... I think it's 20 minutes, and I think that's actually a Roblox thing. Happy birthday, Frosty. So we're just gonna keep going here. Gotta get that streak up. But we're not... He wants to keep playing. We're just gonna keep doing 1-1. Guys like, please carry me. And then we're like, nah, we just want 1-1. Welcome to the stream, sir. We are building streak for double rewards. If you like this game, I suggest continuing to farm 1-1. Pass on a little bit of our early game guide to this guy. So once you get ×2 streak, what's next? Solo the infinite? I think that's where we're at. Yeah. There's. Oops. No, my screen. Any other towers have amazing range like Angel? Kinda. I mean, Angel is definitely the go-to, but Death Angel and Lucifer, once you get like Infernal on them, which is a 30% range increase, is still pretty good. Not as insane as Angel, but like they do more damage. That's how I am with the fiance. If I was, yeah, we don't put Roblox in front of the fam. We try really hard not to. Sometimes things happen and you gotta get on for a minute, and then that usually gets anywhere from like an eye roll to like, you know, maybe we just, you know, have to hide a little bit, and maybe we have to make it up to the fam a little bit later. But we for the most part, we've been surviving playing this game in Roblox for a while now, and hopefully we've struck a pretty good balance. Do you know if Skull Shot got splash damage? It's an AoE, or it's a piercing tower. So if my next tower was Skull Shot, I'd put him like right here, because he shoots in a straight line this way, and then as the towers come out, it hits anything in a line this way. So like, yeah, if you're looking at the damage of Skull Shot, and or your map doesn't have a long straightaway, it might not work out that well for you, because especially once the enemy, so like say we put the tower here and the enemies start going this way, as soon as we start, where is it? I can't point, but anyway, follow the cursor. So if we had this guy selected, and once, it's great here because you're shooting in a line, but as soon as they start going this way, you're shooting this way, and then it doesn't hit everything in a line anymore because there's nothing behind it. So I'm hoping it's the tower we need to beat 6-4, but I don't know yet. Guy just keeps going to 1-2. I feel like Skull Shot is weak. I'm getting that a lot. I really hope he's not, because we desperately need a non-premium urn dependent mythic tower to get people maybe to floor 7. But now if we have a whole new slew of towers coming out on December 1st, and that might just solve all the problems altogether. I would imagine it would, because there's probably going to be multiple ways to get better towers there. Because, I mean, while it's probably not going to beat out your meta Nightmare Cursed towers already, like, I mean, you know, if it wasn't better, there'd be no reason to the game to progress, right? So just make sure you're saving some souls and skulls for December 1st. And I mean, like, a lot, even more than you think, because from what it sounds like, it's going to be like a little mini festival where they're going to be streaming maybe some increased odds for longer than just an hour to get shinies and or mythics. And those are new towers, right? So like, it's going to be so good. As much as, so like, I want to put something decent on my Skull Shot. I swear, if it's my first Nightmare Tower, I'm going to be so mad. Although maybe it'll be really good, I don't know, but coming out pre those other towers and the new stuff, maybe I shouldn't. Put Skull Shot's target on last, that is probably a good idea. Oh no, there's a thing in the Discord. Hey everyone, the new Endless Urn is bugged for some reason. You can't open it or have any way to claim the character. We will make sure to fix it, but please don't open the urn. If you did, contact us with a ticket with a proof of you opening and data losing it. So, okay. We're going to get our urn, but apparently, hopefully they get this fixed before we actually get there, because, you know, that would be bad. Oh, we didn't place our angels yet. We're slacking. Ooh, that one almost got by. Losing on 1-1 would be very embarrassing. And this guy would be like, why is this game so hard if he's level 100 plus can't beat it? And I'm level 2. Or you probably just think we're a noob. I mean, you know, if you're looking at our towers, I feel like for level 126, we should probably have some better curses. But, you know, we're going to bide our time. We're going to listen to our future self for a newbie guide to realize, hey, don't go spending all your stuff before you realize what towers you need to put it on. Because, well, you're like, shade unlucky. Well, yeah, but we didn't know. We wanted to progress, right? We wanted to see how far we could get. So we were putting stuff on things. I'm pretty sure I've already gotten 3 nightmares. It's just, the first one was on like my 5th roll in the game. And that was way back when it was just, you know, you put nightmare on something, it limited your placements to 1, which is not great when none of the towers have 1 placement. They have like 6. Alright, so streak 2. We got 2 more things of this. Bear with us for 6 more minutes, people. And we should be Gucci. Yeah, that guy is just like, what? Yeah. He's gone. He's like, these guys are scrubs. I'm not playing with these guys. Range does get a lot nicer. So the Maze has 750 starting cash. That's not bad, but like most of the good starting towers that people use. So this guy's 250. That's good for us. It means we can put a third one down. But what's the other one? The elite, the epic guy with the little like eyepiece. He's 500, so you can't put two of him down. It doesn't change things a whole lot, I guess. No, Nightmare Curse doesn't still limit your placement to one. And we actually re-rolled. I had a Nightmare Shadow Fiend, unfortunately. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to put Infernal on it. And literally the day before they changed it to not reduce your placements, we re-rolled it. And then it became like the thing that you needed. And if you had a Nightmare Shadow Fiend, then you could have, used it to carry multiple people through 6-4, which would have been great. But alas, we don't get insider info, so here we are trying to make sure you guys have as much info as possible, just, so you don't make the mistakes that we do. Can I carry you for Skull Shot? I'm new. I don't know. That's why I was going to go through this once and just see what it looks like. And then before we make our decision, because I want to give people an honest opinion about how hard it is and what towers you would need. We'll see if you can get through it without having Nightmare. If it's anything like 6-4 or 6-5, I couldn't like when they increased the health, the difficulty increase for having multiple people in the game, I couldn't carry that at all. It actually hurt me. And when we brought people in that had Nightmare to help me, this wasn't good enough, and it actually was bad for them and us. They couldn't carry us. What is the new update? The new update is there is a new infinite mode called the Maze. It is both faster and harder than the bee or whatever, the garden Boom Bear map. And you got a new tower called Skull Shot. There's also 2 other towers that showed up into the hero log, but we don't know what they are yet. There's a Spartan and then the Wandering Mage, I think it was, but we don't know what they do, and there's no way to get them, and there's currently none of them in the game, so that is not for us just yet. The waves are definitely faster in the Maze. That is great. That is what we wanted. Alright, win streak 3. We got one more. Last one. Oop, we almost went into that. That would have been bad. Is Oblivion on my Angel, is that good or bad? We'll pull up the tier list for the curses or enchants, whatever you want to call them, here in a second once we get into the game and have some time to kill. But that's pretty good. I think I have that in my S tier slot. I wouldn't call it meta, but it's better than Greed in some instances and not better in some. And Greed is like so it's like Nightmare, Infernal, I say Greed, and Infernal and Greed are good depending on how fast you need the scale and what. If you have like Nightmare on your towers, you probably don't need Greed a whole lot because you're just, as long as you can carry through all the stages of the game. But since we don't, Greed was necessary for us in some of the 6th floor. But Oblivion is right after those, so it's still pretty good. If you have some other, I can solo it and I'm level 59. I mean, that's good. It just depends on how lucky you are, right? Okay, but I mean, does Maze give any better rewards aside from the urn? Someone said no, it doesn't. It actually does. I haven't tested it out, and we'll have to check out the timing efficiency, but so you get the new Skull Shot at the end, in addition to everything else that you got from the Maze, but they also added that you get you can get another installment of 10 skulls at 125, and another premium room at 150. And I think you can go through all 150 waves in the same amount of time and about that it takes you to get through the Boom Bear one. So that's, I mean, that's a big increase in rewards. Oops. I think this is our last one, and then we head over to the maze. Okay. I was gonna pull up the tier list now, but we'll wait until we get into the maze. We hope you like them. Always trying to improve the free-to-play experience. Well, thank you. I think there's a nice balance. All right, win streak 4. Back to the lobby. They also added rewards for waves 120 and 115 Boom Bear map though, so I'm sure it's slower than the maze. Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. And I think that was a nice compromise for not adding the 2 to 3 times play time speed increase. For me, I'm always doing stuff while I'm playing this. If it's not anime, it's making thumbnails or something for the stream and for the channel. And I can definitely set up for some infinite and find something else to do while just making sure the game doesn't time out. All right, here we go. We're going for Skull Shot. We want a shiny Skull Shot, 1 in 25 chance. We're going to go in here. This is our current loadout. Our only shinies are the 5% extra damage from the Demon Mage on top of the normal and our Ghost Hunter. So, Infernal, hopefully that is enough to get us through. Which game do I like better, the House or World Defenders? I've had a lot of good time in World Defenders. I have a lineup that I love. I love collecting the towers. I wish that it's tough to get new people in there, and uh-oh. Failed to connect to the game. Leave. Okay, well, let's keep trying. Hopefully they didn't bring it down to fix the urns. Maybe it's just us. Collect our stuff here real quick. Mystery urns. Alright. So anyway, when we hit 1,000 subscribers here, hopefully in the next couple weeks, we can go into our section here. We've been saving some Willow Witch urns and some secrets and some different stuff here. I will be giving away some mythics, if not some secrets. Yeah, floor 6, room 4 boss done is insane. But we will be giving away a big giveaway when we hit 1,000 subs. So stay tuned for that. We are heading in. Hopefully we get in this time. Oh yes, okay, so we'll talk about that here in a minute once we get into the map. All right. So, okay, yeah, it is. So this is the same. Let's see, yeah, the only thing that changes back and forth is Skull Shot urn versus Boom Bear urn. It looks like people aren't getting as far, though they've had a lot more time to go this way. But that is the #1 guy in both of them. All right. Hopefully we make it in. Let's go. Okay, cool. All right, this looks cool. See why they call it the maze. All right, so some comes out there. Got some little towers. And got some stuff there. Okay, here we go. You need This is not big enough. I know. Okay, so those green towers boost. You should be able to place 3 of these. Okay, these guys are pretty weak. Good. That's what we need right now. Let's take a look at some other spots where we might want to put some big boys. So that's good, that's good. If we want to spawn camp, I don't know if this thing ends right when, let's say 7. You know, we probably should have put at least one of those up there, but it's okay for now. Yeah, Skull Shot is an AoE tower, so I would hope that it's not amazing for killing bosses, because that would just be ridiculous, right? Uh-oh. Do we need to upgrade these? I hope we make it to Angel. Alright, so we can put Angel up here somewhere. We're almost there. We'll just sell. Okay. Yeah, now we're talking. Eat our holy pew pew beams. Boom. Let's get rid of these. An auto sell button would be nice. Alright, so what's good? How big can we make this? So this, we want to kind of spawn camp, right? So let's just put everybody here, because I think honestly these things are so good. We don't have greed on these guys, so we'll just leave it like that. But that looks awesome, right? Look at these things. So that guy's got like a maze symbol on his chest. It's pretty cool. We got our spawns nicely camped. What is Mega Hydra worth and World Defenders in your opinion? I haven't played the new update yet, so I think it really depends, but it felt like he got pretty mediocre for a chest tower, for a grand chest tower. Maybe. I don't know how much the new update brought people back, because if things are pumping right now and there's still a ton of people and you think that it revitalized the game, then I could see people paying like maybe 40 to 50k. But if that's not the case and there's a lot better towers in the new update that people can get for free, then, or like, you know, it probably isn't worth all that much. What makes Angel so good? It has a high attack speed, 5, and its range is pretty nutty. We do have a 30% boost from Infernal on here, but like, let's just look at the map here, right? This one guy covers almost all of it, and it only costs 2,500 to put up. I think you get like a 25 attack boost from being on top of this pedestal too. So there's that, but it's still pretty good, even when it's not. And just for the cost. Now let's look at the range. That was just its first iteration. Now we got a little bit to go yet, but we'll max him out and we'll take a look at it. So you can get it out really early. You just need to bring along one tower like Ghost Hunter or something that's proficient early game, and then you hop right into Angel. And if you have Greed or Infernal on it, man, it just that's when you know that you've pretty well won the game, until you get to basically to the end of the current content in floor 6. It's like you get Angel on the board, and provided you have anything else that has a red border, you're probably gonna win. What's my favorite tower in World Defenders? I'm in one of the big boy towers. Back when I started, was still Galactic Emperor, and he's still one of my favorites. I think he looks cool. Also, you know, also being like I still have the Galactic Overlord skin that buffs him, and he's just carried me through everything. really. I never really upgraded to the pirates or anything, or the hydras, just because I never really got e-glory on any of those. Is this fully upgraded? Yes. All right, so 5,000, like 8,000 damage a second with a ridiculous range. Also, there's some really subtle towers if you have your graphics turned up, like Mutant Indominus. He kind of glows green. There's also, what else we got? Web Widow is awesome because who doesn't love gigantic spider webs all over the map that are like seriously gigantic, like up here in the sky, covering the world. You play with new people and they're like, their mind is just like. How much could I sell an E-Glory Imp for in Robux? So he's fallen down the totem pretty far with the Diablo towers and everything. I mean, it's still an E-Glory tower, so you probably, I don't know, man. When I bought mine, I think I bought mine for Robux. I had sold an Imp non-E-Glory right when it came out for like 5,000 Robux, and then I bought one with E-Glory for 6,000 Robux, but I would imagine it's far less than that now. Probably like maybe 2 to 3K. Is World Defenders updating today, and are you streaming it? So my plan today, I usually do like a 5 to 6 hour stream, and I don't think we're going to do that today. We are trying to push for that 1,000 sub goal, so we'd like to get a couple videos out. I would like to do, we're going to showcase Skull Shot for you guys when we get it, obviously, but not everybody wants to sit through, you know, the actual gameplay of the Infinite and stuff, so I will probably put out a Skull Shot showcase here later today, and I'm going to split my time between getting all this set up, getting Skull Shot for you guys, taking Skull Shot into 6-4 and see if that's good enough AoE to get us through to 6-5, and that is probably the point where I will cut the stream for the day. Hopefully we can get that before lunchtime, and let's see, upgrade some stuff. And then that's probably when I'm going to work on the Skull Shot video, and hopefully it's the hype that we think it is, and hopefully it's that tower we need to get that free to play AoE tower. So those of you guys who are upset that they only nerf 6-5 when you're having trouble with 6-4, hopefully this is good enough. We will roll some and see if we can get Infernal on it. Maybe we'll get lucky and not get Nightmare on it. But, you know, typical luck of the Shade, so you can stick around and see how salty I get when we get Nightmare. You know what? My chat's messed up. Who's talking to me? So, is Death Angel just a better version, or... Well, the thing is with this game, it's a lot more expensive, and you need to work on locking down different parts of the game, or you won't make it to Death Angel. So like you need an early game tower, you need a mid game tower, and you need a late game tower. And in this humble streamer's opinion, while we're in here, let's put up some other towers real quick. We can, I think we'll put, okay, so we need to figure out where we want to make our big defense, and also figure out how big this is. How far, okay, so he doesn't go that far. I think we can get 3 in here, maybe. Okay, so if we put you right here, that should reach 3 towers, right? Make that work? Alright. Actually, I don't know if this counts. Damage 2,000. Damage 2,000. Did we successfully miss all of these? Do we have to put you on there? Can we put you on the edge? So if we can centralize our towers, maybe we can get them in this AoE range. I think that still counts. I regret selling all my shiny boom bears when they announced trading. Dude. Yeah, man, that's a big boy tower right there. I feel bad for you. Hey, what's up, Smock? I should be asleep, but I had to do adult things. It's very thankfully ambiguous. Is King Reaper worth 50k plus gems? Yeah, I would say so. The Mask with Greed is the perfect start for this map. I'm pretty sure the mask costs 900 to start and you only get 750 to start, so... But the sad thing is World Defenders is such a good game, but so people play it. And do you know the YouTuber Evil Hero? I know of him. I've seen his videos and I like his content. I haven't gotten to actually play with him yet though. Okay, 6,000. You in? 6,000. Right, 6,000. Now let's hope when we replace this guy, his damage is less, because that means we're actually in. Move it a little bit that way because we want to cover that door. Okay, nice. We did get all three of those angels covered into that middle area, so it's possible. You just need to have... Here's where the extra boosts on your Demon Mage is going to come into play. We have Vision 3 and we barely made it. I think that's 30% range. I don't... 50% range. If we put it in the middle, maybe we'll cover all of those. I don't know, but I'm... that's one of those other things. I don't want Nightmare on my Demon Mage to be my first Nightmare. Adult Things is in shop, paying bills, taking care of the house. Yep. Adult Things for the win. X-Trade, I feel so bad for you, man. I've been in that situation so many times, but I mean, that's what you get for pushing in a game that's still in beta. You never know what they're gonna do. It's like, so saving resources is, you know, as I've personally learned, is very key. So we got our Demon Mage out. Oh, we do have some Death Angels to place yet. I wonder, should we maybe get both of those? That count? Yeah, let's do that. So this gives you some fun things to play with, right? If you guys are trying to go for infinite leaderboards, you're going to want to have a shiny Demon Mage with as much on there, range on there as you can to try to fit all your towers in. And actually, now that we say that, what's the range like on you? Because, like, we might as well pull him back into the middle because things are going to come this way anyway. Maybe we'll do that later. But he's still camping that tower, or that entrance, pretty good. Yeah, congrats on getting Demon Brawler Smock. Is Death Angel Greed good? So it's not ideal because you'd want a Death Angel costs 10,000 and its upgrades are expensive. It's more of an endgame tower. Greed is more of something that you'd want to scale. The only places I've run into issues without having Nightmare is in the early game when they burst you and you don't have your tower set up yet. So you kind of want Greed on an early game tower, not so much a late game tower. But if you don't have a lot of skulls, it's still good because it'll help you level up faster. Yeah, yeah, definitely get your grind in before the update comes. But like, it's not bad. It's still in the top 3 things to get on. Maybe actually probably in the top 4 because Oblivion is probably still better. But like, if you don't have crazy meta ranks on all your other towers, it's still probably worth keeping. You know, get your changing it to something else won't give you that insane unless that's just the point you're working at, where like, you know, Death Angel is a great late game DPS. If you're counting on him to carry you and you're trying to get through floor 6, you're probably going to need Infernal. Can I show the rewards? Yeah. So they did change it. So we knew last time that they gave us a wave 90 free earn, but now you get the Skull Shot, and you also get wave 25 and 150 rewards, which is also cool. And while you still get that on the Boom Bear map, this should be much faster because we didn't start the timer. But you know what? We can go back and look at the stream and figure out how long this map took us. In my opinion, Greed, Death Angel is very good because you still get all the upgrades on it in like 20 rounds. Yeah, it's not bad. I think it just depends on if you don't have Greed on something else, because something that does less endgame damage could have Greed on it, so you build quicker. We're on wave 44. Things are starting to creep out. I think we'll sell you and bring you back now. Play this as efficiently as possible. The rogue, you know, the funny thing is, I think we should have stacked these closer because I think this is going to be a stacking game now. You're going to have to, all right, so that's that. Honestly, we don't really use much demons, so we're probably just going to have to put our angels back up here. See how many we can fit in this range. So definitely having at least Infernal on your demon, or like, you know, I actually don't know what the difference in the range is for if Vision 3 has the same. Is it 30%? Because if it's 30%, it's the same range increase. The only thing bigger, maybe, I thought, you know what, I think Night Vision has a bigger range. Might be worth looking into. And if you hold control and click and you're on a computer, you can auto upgrade just by clicking on the tower. Gaming with Shade, you know someone named I'm assuming that's Lightning Strike and display as Air and Fire plays? Yes. Yeah, man. Never needed Greed. Go for Nightmare or Infernal. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's kind of the thing. I mean, there is a level in between there where you might need Greed on some early unit until you get Nightmare to deal with scaling, but not all of us were that lucky. Dark Vision Demon Mage is 39. Okay, so it is a little bit bigger, and we haven't really run into any issues yet with our. Does this count? The Death Angel on one. 2067. So I think we're still good. Is this 2067? Or wrong? Yeah, 2067. Okay, cool. I think that's. No, we need one more. Are we stacking here? Anybody? Put you back. Where do we have the most room? Barely in there. Oh, we have plenty of room over here. Wait, what? Can we stack? Oh, okay. I thought that was like stacking on the edge of the radius thing. Okay, so that's in. We have all of our. The only thing left we need to put out is Lucifer. Oh, wait, what's up, Gojo? AKA Aaron Fire Plays. Thanks, man. Yeah, we're getting close to 1K subs. By the way, the Minotaurs have 300,000 hit points. Oh, Shade, it's faster than the Boom Bear Infinite, but not 1 hour to 150. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, it's still something. And they've included that incentive so you don't have to cap yourself at like 70 or 75 just to get the skulls, the voodoo skulls. So that's nice. We probably want to push to 125. You can put units on where the lines cross over of corners if you didn't know. Lines. You can put units on where the lines cross over of corners. I don't know what that means. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you can. I'm not sure if that's intentional, though. But the real question is, with the stacking ability, would you really want to do that? Because anything you don't put on the tower, where did that go? Doesn't give you the extra boost. And I think we're good up here. So we'll put that there and we'll see if that counts. Because as you know, we like the larger ranged, faster attack towers. Alright, we'll put one somewhere else to see if it's still good. By the way, what's your best unit in World Defenders? Probably my E-Glory God Kuma. Oh, apparently you can do that on every map? That is good to know. I actually haven't seen that posted anywhere, and I appreciate you telling me that. You may have just got that nerf because I can't see as placing towers on the track is intended. I wish my range was just a little bit bigger. Maybe in here? I usually put my Demon Mage on those since it'll perfectly cover, but yeah, you know what? I had actually been thinking about that when I was trying to line this up. I'm like, if only we could put this like right in the middle, and apparently we could. So like, yeah, that would have been crazy, but here we are, so. Does this count? All right, so this one does 2109. This one, okay, that's still good. So the other thing we'll have to consider is how many units we have left once I put all of these out. Like, while these are our large range fast attack speed units, I don't know that we actually hit our hero cap when we put all these out. So might have to look at including Demon Brawler in here. But I hope you guys had a good time grinding while I was gone, and I'm really happy to be back to the grind now. Thanksgiving is coming up. Can you guys believe that? That's insane. We were kind of caught up in vacation, and we actually had some time to chat, and we were just like my kids have off school for like a whole week. They're basically off from tomorrow, and then they have off this entire week, the next weekend, and they don't go back to school until the Tuesday after. So I don't know how live streams will work out with my children here, but we'll see how it goes. We might just be sticking to videos for that week. Did you see my World Zero character? It looks like your skin. I didn't get the chance to check that out. So going to play World Zero, so I won't be able to commit. Commit to what? I think that's the best part about Roblox. You can literally jump from world to world. Alright, one more spot. Honestly, I think we're fine for this map. I think we're on wave 68 and we're just cruising, so it's not a big deal where we put this guy. Maybe we'll play around with the demon mage. I think that might be a spot. Boom. Now we can't click on it. Come on, that's not fully upgraded. This? Somewhere in here is an unupgraded Lucifer. It's not fully upgraded. Oh. I think I broke it. We just click on it. Oh, it doesn't even... What if we move this around? What? I think there's too many things stacked on top of each other. Maybe we just sell it. It's just like, no. Nope. This is Occupado. Alright. But the Lucifer is gonna feel Lucifer is going to feel so left out if we do not get him up here. Does this count? There we go. Maybe. 2109. 2109. Cool, we did it. Give me with shade. Remember the guy named Jormiel that scams people? I don't. My only thought towards people that get scammed is don't trade things. And I don't usually take a look at the bingo book for people who scam. By the way, if you place 2 bone collectors at the start, then get 3 more next round, you can get Angel in time not to die. Yeah, but then you're still bringing a bone collector, which has a slot where you're not doing any damage. I used to play World Zero, but it got boring. I think that what's happened to me. I think I got the summoner unlocked, and I was playing, and then like the most efficient way to level at that time for solo without getting a whole group together was like going into this one fire map and killing the bats in this one area over and over and over again. And I think that's when I was like, yeah, maybe I go check out some tower defense games. But yeah, I was really big into World Zero. It's a good game, especially if you like really free to play. I won't say grindy because that sounds bad, but like it's a fun group game. You can carry people, and they have clans and discords and things. Definitely check it out. I know people that are like going for like the perfect, I forget what those weapons are called, but like you need to collect like all the legendaries, I want to say, or something, and then like fuse them together. And I know it's got like an end game plan where like if you're really into it, you can play that game for forever and maybe still not be perfect. Alright, so we're wave 77. If we check a look at our rewards here, we should be getting 100 soul gems. Were we set up? How many? Okay, so we only got 16. We're at 16 out of 20. So, what does that tell me? So maybe this isn't the best loadout. I think... I need something... I need to get 4 more units. I mean, I can put down more demon rages. I could put down more ghost hunters, but they don't really do anything. Okay, I changed my mind. He feels OP. So let's look at this map for places where you could put Skull Shot. Alright, so our zone is over here. Ooh, man, look at this corridor. I don't know what his range looks like, but let's just pretend he's something mid like this guy. So if you put him here... It doesn't... I mean, none of these have a particularly good spot to get a damage boost on. But, like, anywhere in this area would probably be good, because you can cover all 3 areas. If you were really trying to defense, you could put him back here, but as we learned from the whole Shadow Fiend fiasco, that you don't want your AoE in the back, you want it in the front. But the problem is they come in from so many different areas, you probably want to be in this area right here with them, I would imagine. The piercing does good damage, yeah. Gaming with Shade, if you finish, I'll join you in game. So what we're going to do after I finish this is try to roll some ranks on the Skull Shot and then see if he is the hero that we need to get us through 6-4, if he's the new AoE tower to get you floor to, since they nerf 6-5, if he is the new tower you need to get through to floor 7 when it rolls out. I'm imagining actually next week, because they're probably going to want us... Unless floor 7 is that hard that you... Floor 7 is supposed to be inside of Season 0, and since we only have 2 weeks till Season 0 is over, I'm pretty sure it should be out next Friday. So I will have my kids during the day, and there may be some interruptions in the stream, but we'll probably be here for at least a couple hours. And hopefully it comes out early like it did today, and we can get some good old playtime in. Whoa, really? Alright. Skull Shot without any curse is close to Angel in range? That's nutty. Okay. Why do the enemies give more than 100 leak damage? It seems pointless. Who knows? Maybe they're just setting up for a future tower where a tower will give you like a semi-permanent shield. Like maybe if you have a certain tower, each wave it'll give you like a 25% a 25 health base shield, and then like it'll just keep coming back each wave. Maybe it'll eventually get that crazy and insane that you might need something like that. So it would make sense to vary the enemy tower or the enemy minion damage. The arrow my Nemesis Rex. Also, the arrow goes through the whole map, so you could place it one side of the map and it could pierce through everything. That's pretty insane. Unlimited range. Corners and crossroads work the best on Skull Shot. I bet it would. For those of you who didn't know that, I didn't know that. Apparently, you can... Here, let's play around with some things here. So apparently, if you take this guy, you can put them in the crossroads. Or not even just this guy, but like, imagine putting your Skull Shot in the middle of the crossroads and having like that full area. And he's saying that it goes through all the way, and it's got range of angels, so you're literally... Man, that's gross. We definitely need to get like Nightmare on that. That might be That might be better than... I think that's... Hey, what's the attack speed on him? Because that sounds better than Shadow Fiend. Is Terra Titan actually a good early game tower in World Defenders? I heard he is good, maybe slightly less than Tiki Hydra. Skull Shot with Infernal has 65 range. That's nutty. 6k placement. Okay. So it's a Demon Boy tier tower, so it's mid to end game. It does, okay. Yeah, it does sound really, really good for anything. Shade, I said it's not 1 hour to 150, but that's a mistake. It is 1 hour. Good. That will make maths and figuring out efficiencies a lot better. Yeah, that is an early game boy OE tower. I don't know what they were doing with Melon Masher, but that's definitely way better. That sounds just pretty broken. Oh, it's 0.5? That's still... I mean, 0.5 for a single target damage without splash damage just feels so slow, and I think they were playing it safe. So start with a really low threshold so that it can eventually, you know, as December 1st rolls around and we get those new towers, they can start increasing things without blowing the game completely out of the water, start giving themselves a really low base for power creep. Right, 97. Since this just takes an hour, I think we'll probably... We should also time how long it takes to get to 70, and then how long it takes to get from 70 to 125. And see if it's weighted equally, because... I mean, obviously it seems like it should be faster just to stay in, because this is what we're hunting right now, right? The skulls. So this should give us 20, and then 20, so that should be 40 skulls. That's insane. Plus we need our shiny skull shot, so we need to get to 100. And that's... do we need the premium urn? We do have 2 Shadow Fiends, so... if we got that second... we'll probably get the we'll probably go for the premium urn. That's only 25 waves for 150. By the way, did they fix the glitch where you can't get the skull shot from the urn yet, or no? I don't see... on the Discord it just says, hey everyone, it's still the same message about don't open it yet. So I would imagine they'll post something somewhere when it's safe to open the urn, which will be awkward for us. So hopefully in the next 25 waves, or I'm sorry, I think we're going to 50 waves. In the next 50 waves, we can get our skull shot. Gaming with Shade, what's a good early for floor 4, room 3? Floor 4... room 3. Alright, so floor 5 is spiders. Floor 6 is the doctor. Floor 4, room 3. Anybody know? Wait, what is floor 4? I don't even remember. Or I could just keep the premium urn for future trading. I don't think that's what you want to do with the premium urn. While it is fun to collect, I mean, well, actually, you know what? It just depends, right? Because the chances of getting something good from the premium urn are pretty low. So trading the urn and having people think that maybe they could get a Shadow Fiend out of it is good, but if Skull Shot is that good as you guys are saying it is, then Shadow Fiend might not be that great. I mean, I guess Demon Fiend's alright too, but is it going to be better than something that's coming out here in 2 weeks when trading's available? Like, honestly, I think the only thing that you won't be able to easily replace from that urn is if you can manage to get a Demon Brawler and get your second Night Fang, which The second Night Fang sounds good. That way we could just keep rolling on it for Nightmare even after we get Infernal. Oh, 100. No, I'm at wave 217. Gonna do leaderboard with my friend. Noise? I don't know that they... Is there any leaderboard rewards yet that they've committed to? Other than, obviously, that little contest they did before. The plushies are teddy bears. Oh, floor 4, room 3. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. I'm pretty sure you can start that map with Angel. Yeah, you can put. I think you can start with an Angel right in the middle. So that's 4-3 is. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking. Am I thinking of 4-4? I can't remember which one is. But the boss, like that last map in floor 4. Is what I usually like to start if I'm showcasing something, because you can start with a Greed Angel right off the bat, and you can get your units out there pretty quick. Hey man, literally anything is better than Melon Masher. I would just get rid of Melon Masher. There's with that other Death Angel and stuff in your loadout, I feel like you have to have something better than Melon Masher. All right, 109, and we're still chilling. I say, as much as it's good to ask for help, and like you can ask for help in our Discord, and someone would probably help you. If you can't get past a map by yourself, then it's going to be tough to farm or progress after that, and you can't. There's not really a whole lot. Most of this game is a grind, and the value comes from stuff that you can beat quickly over and over again. In general, asking for help if it's not breaking through a threshold, like getting your Boom Bear or getting your Skull Shot, then it doesn't hold a lot of value. You should figure out what's the most efficient thing that you can farm solo, because it is generally faster than looking like, well, begging for help. I'm not saying you are begging, but you know what I mean. I say, and also now might not be the best time to go looking for people, since they're probably grinding for that shiny Skull Shot. We'll see what time it is when I'm finished here, and when we see if we can how can I join the official house Discord? We will I will post it into the comments, or not comments, into the description for this stream. You can also look at any of my recent videos about the house. The house Discord is linked in there along with the Gaming with Shade Discord. And it's definitely a great place to not just take my opinion on stuff, because we do vary, especially on the tier list that they currently have. And then once we get Skull Shot, hopefully in this stream, we're able to open it and then look at its stats, and we'll put it on the tier lists, hopefully in the meta tier. That's what I'm hearing. What is my favorite tower in the house? It's, yeah, they're not wrong. It's definitely Angel. Angel is basically, if you get your Angel out on the board, you probably aren't going to die unless you're on floor 6th. Oh, they're starting to creep. I mean, they're only really going past 2 of our nodes, but still. So, since we have time and space to fool around with, let's see what we can. What's the most efficient place to put one of these? All right, so that isn't bad, but while putting it in the middle isn't necessary. Like, I mean, I think we did pretty good, because there's no way you hit that, right? You have to pick 3. So I think that's probably okay. I tried getting shiny Boom Bear, it still didn't get it after 55 urns. Yeah, I think we're only in like the 20s, but we didn't get it either. And I'm hoping maybe we'll just get a new shiny tower from the new update where we're saving our resources for. And maybe we can just forget about getting shiny Boom Bear, because after going through this and seeing how fast it goes, I feel like we're gonna be, it's gonna feel like even more of a slog. But it's not bad if you're AFKing, right? If we need to go for a shiny Boom Bear, we will still go for a shiny Boom Bear. Do you have any knowledge about the Spartan other than the fact that there's none of him in game? I do not. It seems that Death Angel got a buff. My Death Angel does 1k more damage. I did hear that. Yeah, he only did, well, I mean, ours is standing on a pedestal now, so I actually don't know what it buffed, but I've heard that from multiple people. I got a shiny Boom Bear and Death Angel. Wow. I'm slightly jealous of you, Luis Perales. Any idea if Skullshot could be a good replacement for Shadow Fiend for 6-4? That is what we were going to find out today. If you saw that How to Beat 6-5 guide, you knew that they buffed or nerfed 6-5. So really the hardest part of that is 6-4 now. And I think it was honestly considered the hardest part of the game. So we're going to find out if Skull is the best thing that you need for it. And... So that's the one where it's more of like rectangular boxes that go sideways. If we employ that new strategy that our friend just showed us about placing units in the middle of the track, I think that's going to be epic. Pretty epic. Let's just do it because it's fun. It's fun. Max Heroes place. So yeah, we still, with this loadout, there is room for improvement. Trying to think. You could definitely do 6-4 with Skull Shot. That's what I'm thinking, but we're gonna confirm it here in a little bit. How is Skull Knight doing in floor 6? He's just abysmally slow. Well, I think that might have been his intended purpose. I mean, it's not like he performs better than anything that's like half meta. There's not any particular reason unless you really only have used him, but then that would mean that you'd have to put resources into him like skulls, and I don't see that being the best idea. Hey, what's up? What's Timothy the Third, Junior the One? What's the best curse for the new tower? As always, it's Nightmare, but it's probably still Infernal if you can't get Nightmare, because it's a 7,000 cost tower, and it's not very early game, so Greed doesn't really play into the picture, so you'd probably want Infernal. Or Nightmare, depending on your poverty level. Definitely make a standalone video if it does work. Yes, I will definitely make a standalone video. It'd be like, it could be the redemption arc. The no demon fiend redemption arc. Are the Spartan and the other obtainable towers the ones in the trade leak? So one of the ones that is in the hero roster now is called the Wandering Mage, I think. It didn't look like none of those look like a Wandering Mage. It looked kind of like an Archangel, which We're hyped for angels. The angels kick butt in this game. They look like, and it probably like an infernal angel or something. There was some dude who looked. Oh, what? I'm trying to think what book that was. There's you know, we had like a military looking guy. None of them resembled any of those. What's oh, the Spartan. No, I don't think we've seen Spartan. I think he looks like a traditional Spartan. Oh, thanks, Frosty. Oh yeah, don't forget Goku. Does that look like Goku? Or does that look like Broly? Kind of. He's kind of brutish. I feel like his features are a little more thug, so I feel like he looks kind of more like Broly. Although I guess his hair is yellow. Whatever. Yeah, the DBZ character. And Frosty was saying earlier that he just put out his first World Defenders game. It is tough to change games that you play, especially if you have viewers that already like your current content. I was lucky enough for the World Defenders crowd to turn into the house crowd pretty easily, since we're all on the same page with that one, I feel. But, you know, if you want to go check out Frosty's latest World Defenders game, please feel free to do so. Oh gosh, those guys look awesome. I didn't notice that that's what's actually standing on top of there, just because my screen is a little dark and my room is light with the lights on, so I couldn't see the horns. It just looked kind of like, what do those look like? Kind of look like bald cows. But now that they have horns, that's way cooler. Also, wasn't really paying attention. I did see some insects in here, though I don't know if it's enough to necessarily give Boom Bear a huge edge. Have you ever heard of Nuke Simulator? Most of my subs came from that game, but the game progressively died. Well, rip Nuke Simulator. I mean, it does kind of have it in the name that eventually you might see that white light. Yeah, I can't wait to get Skull Shot either. I think that's going to open up a lot of the game for a lot of people. And I think that's cool, right? So, unless you get extremely lucky and pull that... What is Shadow Fiend? Like, he's a 1%. There's 1%? It's 1%. So he's a 1 in 100, but how hard it is to get those urns. Unless you happen to get him, I think it's just like, you're going to want to farm, you'll do your, you know, honestly, we can start to see different parts of the game, right? Like, the early game, just figure out what you need to do 1-1, and then keep doing 1-1 until you have something that doesn't make you completely look like a noob, and then get someone to carry you, and you can contribute something to getting Boom Bear. And once you have Boom Bear, you know, you can probably start pushing some more tower levels, and then it's like until you get hung up on 6, and then you're gonna have to come over here and make sure you get Skull Shot, so that way you can beat 6-4. I'm hoping. We don't know that will let you to, but he sounds really good. And then after that, you can make it to floor 7. But I like how they make you go to different parts of the game. I think that's really smart. It's more of the Clipper and the Minotaur, and sometimes there are dark floors, but nothing insect-like. Most of my fans like simulators and a couple clickers, but I'm trying to mix it up a bit. Yeah, I think there's a big divide between people that play defense games and the people... like, we tried to play something called Elemental Dungeon, and I think... And it was a good game, and it still is, and it's really popular, but, like, most of my crowd right now is tower defense, and when I try to stray too far from it, it seems like there's a disconnect, so... But we were very happy playing tower defense games and chilling. Okay, we got 7 waves left, so let's take a look real quick and not get too distracted. If we can get to... What do we want to look at first here? Let's look at... Let's look at my current tier list as it stands. So, Demon Brawler, as you know, got buffed. So, depending on the holes in your lineup, you know, if we say we replace something with, like, say we took out, I don't know, what's our weak link right now? We're not taking out Death Angel. I have to pull up my screen here and even look. Say we took out Lucifer. Or Angel, either way. And then, you know, Lucifer only has 5 placements. Well, this only has 4. I think we could survive by taking out Angel. That would give us 1 more placement. And then if we... Okay, so but that only replaces us with 1. Well, this is faster. We'd need to... Okay, so we'd keep... Maybe take out Angel, sub in Lucifer, because you get 5 placements of 4. They do similar damage. And then you... And then you still have an empty spot where you put in Demon Brawler, and that gives you 2 more placements, which should give you more slot DPS. So that actually might be the way to go. Huh. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's... Yeah, you got 8/6, so we'll have to check into that. Now, he doesn't have as big a range, and he has 0.6 attack speed versus, like, multiple second attack speed. So, I don't know. That's something I'll have to look at and just kind of feel it out. Alright. Where else we at here? Let's go back to the regular game. So front lines, I do love me some Call of Duty, so maybe we'll have to check out front lines. Won best graphics for a Roblox game this year. We'll check it out. I have Skull Shot. He is really expensive, but is good. We're not dying, are we? Okay, no. Guys, is Skull Shot good? He is really expensive and have bad damage. Apparently he is good. Now the thing is he pierces, so you need to put him in the middle. As you saw, we just found out that you can place Skull Shots in the middle of the thing, which would give you the best pierce, because apparently his bullet goes through the entire map. So like, if you could put one here, he could literally shoot like here, and while his targeting would only, like, apparently his targeting is probably like maybe here. So like if you target something here and shoot, his bullet goes all the way. It doesn't stop. So like you can hit everything in a line. So like say you needed to put one here, you could literally shoot all the way down this aisle. So depending on the situation, it could be amazing. Now I don't know. Skull Shot should easily be meta. I'm really hoping it is. We do need something. Where's Maze, if you don't mind helping me? What's up, Just Shammy? It is in the same room where the Boom Bear stuff. It's called the Garden, and it's to the left. If you walk in to the main house lobby, go all the way to the premium urns and hang a left, and then you can check that out from there. You just, when you go into this, it's the same teleportals, but when you go in, you just have to select that you want to play the Maze instead of the B map. Oh, and then also, in addition to placing Skull Shot in the middle of the map, I mean, even if you're not, I'm not sure if this is intended or if it's going to stay like this once the stream airs today and people see that you can do this, you still would want to put him, let's get rid of this. Why can't I click on this? Oh, okay. Even if this no longer becomes a thing, you can just, you know, just get him in there as close as you can. Like there's fine. So then when Skull Shot shoots, he shoots in a straight line and it's going to go this way. Now, since it's not perfectly in the middle, it's going to go off the side and won't be as efficient as if it's in the middle here. Like I said, I'm not sure that that's intended. Am I going to do a Skull Shot showcase video? I will. I want, in addition to the stream today, we will be doing a separate one, and that's not, oh, we're on 157. I meant to end the game a while ago. Okay, so we're going to end. We got our wave 50. We should be getting 40 voodoo tokens. Let's see if that's the case. Ready? Yes! 40 voodoo tokens. That makes me feel so good. And we got our Skull Shot. Now, that being said, I don't see the red dot on the House Discord button just yet, so I don't think it's safe to open that, because they don't open your Skull Shot urn if you're paying attention and haven't opened it and don't know. You're going to have to make a ticket and get help getting it back, because for some reason you cannot get Skull Shot out of the urns yet. We did get our 2 premium urns. While people are saying, you know, maybe it's better to save your premium urns for trading later, we want that second version of Demon Brawler. So, and we got some 800 gems, experience, still pretty good. It's double the more than 1,000, over double the 1,000 that you got from the other ones. Still not amazing, but still, with everything else, this is definitely where you want to be farming. So let's go back to the lobby. Yeah, thanks. I did notice that. Okay, so we should also have some other stuff to clear. Boom, 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 boom. Sweet. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna go look at this. Let me see if I can find anything in general. Does anyone know if we can open the Skull Shot urns yet? Okay, so I am getting back that we can open the Skull Shot urns. I just opened one. Okay, we're gonna give it a shot. All right. Urns. Let's open up our random stuff too. I was able to open mine and it stayed in my inventory. Okay, cool. Yes, that's what we're looking for. Skull Shot urn. Shiny on the first try. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, probably not. Okay. Still looks badass. All right. Wait. He's a secret? No way. That's awesome. So, 6.9k exists. All right. 5,000 damage or 500 damage to start, 7,000 max, half a second attack speed. Range is pretty good. Formidable tower with piercing projectiles, a deal for decimating aligned enemies with its high damage output. 25% damage against Minotaur. Nice. Once a guardian of the Forbidden Realm, Skull Shot now channels its ancient power to unleash relenting, piercing fury upon any who dare cross its path. Haha, cross its path. Get it? Because it shoots in a straight line. Okay. So, real question. So how long does it take to get all the way to wave 150? It's only been... We did chat for a minute before we started today. The stream started at 10. I'm going to say about an hour. What's the stats of Skull? Alright, let's go back in here real quick. I think I actually need to take a picture of it before I mess with it anyway, as I forget to do. So he is a secret. Click on Skull Shot. View. Let's take a screenshot for this bad boy for the Discord. We don't need our skulls in there. That looks good. Let's pop over to the Gaming with Shade Discord. I'm going to put him a picture of that in the updates and also under the house tower stats. Unless somebody already beat me to it. Come on. Let's go full screen. Alright, so here we are in Gaming with Shade Discord. You can go in our guide section. It just says the house. You can find the current codes that are available. This is the old tier list. We need to talk about that after we give Skull Shot a try, because things are going to be moving around a little bit. Obviously, Demon Brawler got moved up a little bit, and if you saw the one I just showed you online, he's already been moved into meta. We were just talking about how he might fit our lineup for Infinite. But I guess it just depends on what this guy does. I almost feel like... Okay, so we already said we're going to test it on map 6-4. Here's for the people that just asked. Pretty good. I think it said... Somebody said it cost 7,000 to place. So that's 500 damage. Doesn't seem high, but if you're figuring you're shooting everything in a line, it's still pretty good. Since it's an endgame tower, you're probably already going to have income coming in, and you could probably upgrade it pretty quickly. I think we used Greed Angel to get money anyway, so we don't really have to worry about that too much. But that's super exciting. Oh, he's undead though, so there's no Lucifer buff. You still want to use Shiny Demon Mage. Okay. I think we come back over to this now. Definitely weaker in single target DPS than other secrets. Yeah, but I mean... Oh, it costs 12k, not 7k? That feels better. I mean... It's still not bad. I mean, you can literally get to pretty much anything as long as you have greed on something. Or, you know, if you have Infernal, you're probably not going to die either. You'll make it. You'll be alright. Probably going to take some timing and figuring out where we need to make sure we have him out by. Hey, can you please help me? I need help really, really bad, please. We are currently showcasing Skull Shot live. After stream, I can help you. What is this person's name? Brandon. Shoot you a friend request. Yes, I sent you a friend request. Alright. So. Wait. Let me get out of here. Wait, why? Oh no. I'm in that weird mode where you, like, use your keys to move the little buttons around. I hate that mode. If anyone actually knows how to just disable it without me leaving the game, I'd be much appreciated. Yeah. How did you get 40 skulls in the end of Endless instead of 20? So, if you watched any of the other farming guides, you basically... You want to build your streak up to streak 4 before you go in there, and it doubles your skulls. You got Infernal and Skull Shot? Cool. That's what I'm hoping for us too. Press... Thank you, tech support. DM, you are the best as always. Press... Well, I didn't really mean to go down here, but let's check out the tomb. Double Angel Mythic. That's what we've been looking for. So anybody who's new at the game and you've been saving your resources, now it is tough. Because as much as I want to tell you to save your resources, when you have Double Angel Mythic, it's always, if you don't have Death Angel or regular Angel, now would be the time to drop. The only other thing that would have made that more perfect is if instead of Whiskers it was Demon Mage, so then you could go ham. But yeah, so backslash to get out of weird mode. Now if I hit backslash, is that gonna... Yes. What's up, Joseph G? Wave 100. Grats, Frosty. All right, let's roll over here. And see what we got. Clicking our tower, clicking on secrets, clicking on the skull shot. Those 40 skulls feels good. He deserves 40 skulls. Hell Fury, meh. Just not Nightmare. Just not Nightmare. Not Nightmare. You can use Dark Vision. I think I keep calling it Night Vision. Not Nightmare. Come on. This is gonna be weird. It's like... Oblivion? You're using the bottom one, use the one next to enter. Okay. Do we keep going? I kind of want... Infernal. If Minotaur was a tower, it would be insane. What would it be, though? Do you think it'd be a track tower? It probably would be. No, and I would hate it. Death Strike, boo. Well, since you can get skulls pretty easily now, I'm gonna say it's probably okay if we go a little bit crazy with our rolls here. Just not Nightmare. Not a Nightmare. Alright, so we're approaching the end of what we earned from that infinite. But we've only managed to get Oblivion. Usually I get Nightmare at least, or it is worth going past wave 100 and taking wave 150, then stopping, or want a payoff match. I mean, it's only really if you need the extra urn. I'm honestly just considering I would get your streak up and go to 125 for the extra skulls. Skulls is like the biggest increase over your base tower. Man, we're just killing some skulls today. Not Nightmare. Okay, so now we got greed, but that's not what we want. No. We got the harder one to get. We need the range increase, boys. The range increase. Where's my Infernal? We did just get Infernal on... We probably wasted on our Ghost Hunter. And now we're not going to get it in like 100 and some... Oh, there we go. Yay! It only took us 100 rolls, but still. We didn't get Nightmare and we got Infernal, so that's money. Alright, so what are we going to take out? Well, it's going to sub out for what... Okay, so we don't need this anymore. But we do need a Greed Angel. We do need this. We need this. We don't need... You don't need Infernal Angel. This is going in. 12,000. Okay. So... Do we know how many placements he is? So that's 4, 5, 9, 15. Infernal try on Skull Shot, nice. What's the stats of Skull Shot? Okay, we'll go over it one more time. So this has Infernal on it now, and it does 10,500, but the base max damage is 7,000. So it's doing 5,000 damage a second is good. So 5,250 damage per second in a line all the way across the map. It's gonna be nice with a 65 range. That's pretty good. Holy moly! Oh, you're excited for that. You can play 6. Nice. So 6, 12, 17, 18. So we'd only need to fill in with 2 angels. That's fine. Let's go. We'll have to see. First, we'll see if we can solo with it, and then we'll see if we can. Yeah, dude, there's my Minotaur dude. Dude, you're not safe around here, any man. We got extra damage versus Minotaurs. It's not very good, not gonna lie. Boom Bear is better. So I think the issue here is you're looking at flat damage. We need AoE towers to get through certain bottlenecks, such as floor 6, room 4. I'm just gonna try difficulty level 1 till we figure out where the best spot is for this. Yes. Boom Bear does not have piercing, that is correct. So 4. Oh, it's this one. Okay. So we want them right in the middle. Can we stack them all right in the middle? I wonder. Okay. So 2,500. Okay. Let's put it here. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's crazy damage. Okay, so we put another one out. Let's go. This is our vengeance arc for this map. God, this thing was a pain in the butt. Actually, I think we might have gotten through it pretty decently, but we had trouble on the next one. Maybe we'll go through that one too and just see if it's actually how bad the nerf was for it. I hope it's nerfed into the ground. And all you people out there with all nightmare towers are like, no, why'd you nerf that? It was perfect. I'm like, because I don't have nightmare. Yep, welcome to Game RNG. Sometimes I think it took me 4 rolls to get Nightmare on my Shiny Ghostbuster, and it took me 100 to get it on Skull Shot. So at least we didn't roll our Nightmare. We are still saving the Nightmare. And now, if you get your streak up and you farm that new map and get all the way to 125, which takes less than an hour, that's 40 skulls. That is going to improve my mood a whole lot. And we know what we're gonna be doing this week. You're gonna come back and I'm gonna have like giant circles around my eyes. But I'm gonna have like 1,000 skulls. Alright, so here's probably fine. And then, so it's just that tiny spot. Can we fit multiple in there? Just one. I think it's just one. Maybe it is intentional, or maybe that, I don't know. Yeah, let's upgrade. Dang. No, let's not place too many. I want to see what it does. That range though, holy, that's insane. You're shooting at. Okay. So you can't really see. Oh, okay. So they're white. Nice. Alright, we need to get some more of these out here just because I know there's a burst coming. I think the boss comes down this main area, so let's just... Uh-oh, we needed to get our angels out. My bad. It wasn't enough, not enough single target damage. Okay, we got him. Woo! Just need to get our units out. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. Okay, so we got all those guys out. What do we need? We need Lucifers. Let's put some up front here so they can... Max Heroes placed. I know, we need to replace some angels. Uh-oh. Oh, you need to place for last. Yeah, look at that. Look at it shooting through though. It's a... You don't, like, as they fall in line here, we just get that perfect shot at their back. That's so nice. Easy GG. And we didn't even switch out our angels. Confirm they're goated. Yeah, they're pretty banging. Thank you for the free-to-play AoE. And it's not even a chance. You just get it. You just get it from beating that infinite mode. That's awesome. I would say that unless you have like a shiny Boom Bear with Nightmare on it, yeah. Oh, we got super stunned. Oof. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're gonna die. Wow, his stun though. We did. Okay, so that was my bad, but at the same time, I think we just lost our win streak. But that's okay. Guys, get your shiny Demon Mage before it's unattainable and can only be obtained through trading. Or all, I guess all the towers are gonna go away? So that was just my bad on, I think it was my bad on the tower placements. I should have switched out the angels and I should have moved the stuff back from the area. I think we needed to line up the angels further back and then have him drop that stun on some other things earlier on. We could have also moved our AoE up further, but then it wouldn't have lined up correctly. Oh well. So, let's talk. That was not the AoE's fault that we lost that one. I think it's safe to say that this is pretty good. Let's pull up the old tier list. The chat. Is it the chat that's blocking? Okay, there we go. Yeah, that stun was OP. It's just like the 4 codes for the goals, right? You just got shiny Skull Shot first try. Wow, dude, that's awesome. I just got shiny Skull Shot. Should I grind for Boom Bear? I mean, if you want to. I'm sure you don't need AoE in every map, but that's... Is there going to be more updates this weekend? I don't know. We have 2 towers we haven't seen yet. If we pull this back up, and you go into the backpack, if you look at heroes, we're at 41 out of 43 now. So, I know this is going to mess with your screen a little bit, but let's hero log. Okay, so you got the Wandering Mage, 0 exists. Death Angel is actually here, just Man, there's a lot of him. People love that. Okay, so we did get Skull Shot. There's 7.7k now, and we have the Spartan. We cannot confirm that they are secrets or what, although I think he might be a secret. I'm not sure yet. For those of you guys just tuning in, I don't know when those are coming out. We're missing 2 towers out of the hero log, and my OCD says we need them now, but we don't know when they're going to be released. If we go to view, you can check this out. With Infernal on it, he does over 5,000 damage a second in a straight line for the entire map, and proc on his 65 range. Pretty awesome. Extra damage against Minotaurs. Probably, if you grab a shiny one of these and get Nightmare on it, you'll probably be disgusting in the new Maze Infinite. Okay. As we said, we are going to keep going to look for maybe a second Demon Brawler, because we don't really care about saving tradables for this. The only other good thing is possibly Shadow Fiend, which we already have, so we're not too worried about it. Alright, now we're full screen, so let's go over to the tier list. Let me pull up you guys so I can see what you're saying about this. By the way, Shay, which one of the angels do you want to get from the trade leak? Ooh, I don't know, man. We're torn because you almost have like basically the light angel and the death angel, but almost like the upgraded version, although it looks a little more infernal. So what could the difference be? One could have fire damage or something. So let's just stick with our favorite right now is the regular white angel. We'll stick with the pure archangel being the best one. So we'll have to come back and see what that looks like on December 1st. Shade, could you gift me Lucifer, please? I feel like if I was gonna give away Lucifer, it'd be part of a giveaway, but I don't think I would be just handing them out willy-nilly. I can already trade 2 Sages and Angel with Infernal for Death Angel. Maybe. Nice, congrats for those of you who already have Skull Shot. It is banging. It is an awesome tower. Alright, so anyway, back to this. Demon Brawler got an upgrade, and looking at my current lineup, I might actually roll ranks on him and put him in, but I'm handling the current content fine, so before I make any final decisions on putting a ton of skulls into anything else and possibly getting Nightmare on Demon Brawler, I'm going to wait to see what the new update is before I go ham and go for anything specific on Nightmare, because Shadowfang Nightfang should be coming out soon, and that is probably something we're definitely going to want to have Nightmare on. So we already moved this guy up here. What else do we want to do? So we should probably take a look. I'm going to pull up my backpack one more time here. We're going to pull up heroes, hero log, scroll down. I'm going to make the screen really big so you guys, oh, now I can't get to the picture, dang it. Okay. Okay, that's fine. And then we're just going to take a little snippet of this guy. And then we'll head back over here. Edit. Files. Alright, so maybe we'll upload that later, but that's because that's kind of boring. But let's take a look at this while we're here. We'll just go back. I think with most of these, so obviously my favorite ones are Angel, Death Angel, and Lucifer because they have high attack speed. They don't have a lot of placements, so we are looking to maybe fill in Demon Brawler or something with more just to get better up there. But at the same time, Boom Bear, Demon Boy, and Demon Brawler are all around a half second to a little bit more than a half second attack speed. Some of them have better range, but they're all pretty slow. And while Skull Shot does have the same attack speed, it obviously hits everything in line. I think it's safe to say that it's meta. I will honestly go far enough to say... You know what? I don't know why I have Shadow Fiend down here still. He's pretty... I think the real... So Shadow Fiend is definitely meta. For different reasons. I honestly feel like... So Demon Boy does more damage, but you can get more of them in. So I think if you're playing like duo or trios, Demon Boy is probably better than Demon Brawler, but if not, you probably need to fill out your tower placements. You need Demon Brawler. Shadow Fiend is AoE. It's the only thing we have up here that does that. He's meta. Demon Mage is the only buff tower we have up here that's meta. Boom Bear's good, but it's like, do we keep adding things more up here? Because Skull Shot definitely belongs up here. Would you guys take down which Boom Bear, Demon Boy, or Demon Brawler? Or just leave all of them up there and add an extra one on? What do you guys think? Seems like the Angels are going to be the main type of top tier towers. It kind of feels that way. Shade, could you give me your entire paycheck and give me a Lucifer? How did you got Demon Brawler? Have you paid for it, or did you get it after farming? So some of it, I mean, obviously, like, I played a lot, so I got a lot of earns, but when I actually unlocked it, I think I had been paying for it. I wasn't sure whether or not I wanted to go for it or not, but I ended up getting Shadow Fiend through just luck of the draw, so I'm like, well, I only need Demon Brawler yet, and I forget how many. It took me a lot of failure to get it, I will say that. So unless you feel like possibly putting a lot of money into it, yeah. Add an extra. S for situational. Nice. I'm gonna do that. Like S plus. Do I want to do meta situational? Like put one below. Oops, I just moved. All right. Row below. Oh, did I just add two? I think I did. Okay. Let's make it pink. Stop. Okay. So yeah, but like, who do I throw down there now? Like, what is the situational? I think Boom Bear is still better, so like, take Demon Boy down. Because like, I guess Demon Brawler is better just because you need to fill out your tower slots. And you're like, oh, well, there's more power packed into the small area. Yeah, but you have area to put, so. What do you guys think? Pity seems too hard on premium though. The Maze should make it a tiny bit easier. I mean, I think. I had S++ and just make that one S+. Yeah, but I mean, then we might as well just start pulling things down a notch and maybe make things like maybe I'll make a D rank and pull other stuff down, because I don't really want to make S+ and S++. We'll come back and look at that. I'm not going to mess with that right now. Let's keep playing. I don't want to time out and put anybody to sleep here, so I think I do want to beat that level though, so let's. Okay, so it is lunchtime for me. We'll probably we'll get one more game ago, because I want to see if we can just make this a lot simpler for you guys. Let's just Infernal Angel and then go back on screen. Okay. Hey Shay, not to bother, but can you add me so we can play after the stream like you said? I think I did, man. Brandon. I sent you one. My friends list might be full. Hey, what's up, Darth Malgus? What's up, Sky? What's up, OG Caden? Alright. So, we're going back here again. You guys probably saw me try this level, but we survived the AoE part, which was the hardest part. The issue was we didn't survive the single target damage, and I think it was just because I didn't swap out my regular angels for Lucifer's. So let's just do that. Wait, did I just mess that up? I have to go back and look. I'm sorry for those of you that were in here. So I think we still need Lucifer? No, we have Lucifer. Okay, that's right. I'm right. I'm losing my mind. I have to actually go through my friends list again, I think. Slight nerf to 6.5. I miss Void streams. I know, they have me under control. I'm like... So for those of you who didn't know, whenever we play World Defenders, I'd get squirrely and start exploring the map and see what we could find, and then we'd end up getting like 2 and 4. Alright, so we're going for room 4. Difficulty 1. Because while we did prove that you can beat this AoE part with Skull Shot, we did not prove that I could beat this map with Skull Shot in the lineup. Maybe that has something to do with not having Shadow Fiend. I'm not sure, but let's try switching around our area a little bit. So we had, let's pull it back a little bit. And we're gonna see if we can maybe not get stunned as much. But anyway, in World Defenders, you could flare places, and basically if there's a spot you could fall off the map. I usually did, and I ended up spending like 20 minutes in the void. And people join and be like, what content is this? And be like, well, way up there on top of an island, you can see that we're waging a huge battle. I mean, you can't see it, but trust me, bro. Skull Shot seems like it could be better than Shadow Fiend. I'm gonna have to agree with you. So we don't have greed on this, so we're not gonna scale too hard. We need to get like our big boy towers out. We lost to the boss damage, so... Oh, you know what? Okay. That's fine. We'll kind of spreading out a little bit, but dang, how much does he cost to upgrade? Ow. That's only level 4. He clears those waves so fast. What would you swap Lucifer with if you don't have it? I would probably just bring... Probably Boom Bear. Or... Yeah, probably Boom Bear. Damn, that's expensive. What do you even look and see what that last chunk was? $120,000 for that last one. Dang. Okay, so how far does our buff go? So if we drop here, right? Yeah. I mean, that's done is so long that like I feel like maybe we'll just maybe we'll try to sell those towers. Oh, we didn't. We missed one. And we missed one over here. Okay, so we could swap 2, but those do the same damage. 1653. 1653. 62. These things have longer range, so it's still better. Do we want to put these on last? I've heard this is good. Yeah, I think we do want to put it on last, just so they keep shooting straight. Uh-oh. 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 Whew. All right. Oh, he can't... Wait, he came through that side. I can't zoom out, but is that equidistant? Maybe. Uh-oh. We need more damage. I don't think I've ever seen him come through that side before. Oof. Well, I got a lot closer. Still lost. Huh. Definitely still the hardest map in the game. I accidentally skipped Infernal on my Angel. Death. Shade, what do you rate this game? I give this game, it's still in its beta form, so I think the only thing I have issue with is not its fault, because it's just I want more of it to play. As far as games I've played on Roblox, I give it like, in its current state, I give it like a 7.5, 8, but I think it's getting there. If I just account for the fact that it's beta, I'd probably give it a 9. Yeah, it's still... Can you help me on floor 6, room 3? I am subbed. First, let me go see if my friends list is full. Because I feel like that might be the reason I couldn't get that guy as a friend. Is 200 friends the cap? Fewest interactions. Apply. Alright, well those are the only people I have in fewest interactions, so rip those guys, but... Now, that being... Okay, so we did max out. I think it honestly just had a lot to do with my tower placement. And I think the fact that he came on the left and we weren't ready for it. Because we almost had him, and I think if he had come in through the front, we would have been fine. Our heroes didn't have enough range to beat him. But, I mean, that's just trial and error. I'm pretty sure it's still fine. But yeah, I think going for Infernal and Skull Shot should get you through that, provided you have decent towers otherwise. Can you help me on floor 6, room 3? What's my username? And, I mean, we can. Oops. That's not BB Shade, it's BG Shade. Yeah, we can give that a shot, man. What's for you the best secret in the tomb, aka the summon area? Well, the only one I have in my lineup right now, it's probably got to be Death Angel, because angels are OP. So after I help this guy, we're probably hey Shade, it's Brandon the guy. I wanted to add you after live. Can you add me? If you come back into the game, I'm in, man. I don't know. I have 2 spaces left. I am the boy. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I'll put both of you guys on there. Welcome. Let's see what we can help you guys with. I don't... Okay. Game needs some way to counter stun. You just gotta be faster. I just needed to sell them. You just gotta sell them, right? Because it's like a temporary death mechanic almost. In World Defenders or in some of the, like when you get to the doctor and he poisons you and they die, you just need to sell and rebuy. I just wasn't really sweating it. Blueberry, what features would be important to me? I think the biggest thing that was great so far was the fact that this feels more linear. You don't have to run around and find the chests like you did in World Defenders. You roll in, the crypt says summon heroes now, which is great. You roll down, there's a clear hierarchy. Some of the percentage towers that were in World Defenders that were lower percent weren't necessarily better than other towers that had a higher percent. I think you know where you stand when you go into this game. I think the solo play feels good. The fact that you might need help but can get help in infinite mode, it's not too difficult to get good towers. I think there's different phases of the game. I think combining all the areas of the game feels good. This quest system, I like that there's things coming that I can do while I'm farming. So right now I just need those skulls, need to get that end game enchants on it. But, you know, as we saw, we kind of took a sneak peek in there, and there's a Reaper in there, and you can sign up, and we were spectating for us crazy people. I only have the noob head, but I saw people with the White Widow head. We have some subscribers and stuff that have it. It's insane that you push through 50 ways of the spider, and I think that should be rewarded more than just having a head. And I think that can be like another phase of the game. For those of you who played Diablo 4, finding the Lilith shrines was kind of annoying, but it did make you experience certain parts of Diablo 4. And I'm talking about the game, not Diablo 4 from World Defenders. I think adding some mechanic where it gives you something important for getting the heads on each level can be another for chunk of gameplay time. And I think if you want those extra little goodies, I'm not saying it's huge, but maybe you're already giving away pretty generous towers in the infinite mode. Adding small bonuses for beating certain floors or getting the head, which I'm hoping is what's coming from the Reaper's Den in here. I think that's a good way, and just having the game feel cohesive. Like there's a reason for each part. You know, before infinite mode in World Defenders didn't really give you a reason other than the leaderboard reward towers, which may or may not feel good. And you know, the couple hundred people that could get that, it was cool, and they had a monopoly on it, and you could get multiple ones. But if you weren't good enough, you just weren't good enough, right? And you had to really make those leaderboards, which could be like multiple hours worth. I think the game is still, we haven't power crept enough that we need a 2x or 3x now, especially since the game is benefiting from having a lot of people online. It looks, you can see this game is good. It's popular. It's got a ton of people on it. And the things that are good do take time. It takes an hour to unlock Boom Bear. It takes an hour to farm skulls and do it efficiently. I think most people that like tower defense games can do that. I think the biggest thing this game is lacking so far, since we've kind of got all these other issues addressed that I think make a good game, is game mechanics. We've gotten an AoE tower, we've gotten a Pierce tower, but then like everything is either just like a 0.5 missile attack tower where we're just shooting one thing one time, or we have the beam attack towers from the Angel. And it's just like, that's really only, well, got partial AoE and full AoE. So it's like, while those are different things, like none of them are just like, you know, there's nothing that the tower like shoots a giant fireball, or like say it flings something across the screen and it hits an area and it blows up and you're just like, wow, that's crazy. Or like maybe a tower that starts off doing one thing and then kind of adds more attacks as it goes along, like maybe like the beginning it has like it has a beam shot and it shoots in an area around it, but then after it starts leveling up it gets like a little AoE spread attack range, kind of like Elite SWAT has, that stacks on top of the beam, and it kind of feels, you know, like maybe more special towers and secrets and stuff could have like a multi-function. I think that would be cool. Just making the towers feel unique is important to me. Remember World Defenders used to have where the first level of the tower started as like a separate unit, and then it kind of built onto it and became more of that. I mean, I'm not saying you have to make something entirely like that with 5 different models for every tower. Obviously, we'd rather see more towers with different abilities than one tower with 5 skins. So I think that's important. They should make it so when you leave, your time rewards stay the same. I think 5-minute leeway is good enough to make up for the percent, like the drops and stuff that you don't experience much anyway. A free cam would be pretty cool, but I don't think it's necessary. You can pretty well zoom anywhere you really need to zoom for. I mean, don't get me wrong, it would make showcasing things a lot easier. It's like, but you might as well just give me like the ability to give myself unlimited currency, so I could just showcase things like that. But that's like, you know, that's, I kid. More paths to power, definitely important. I think when we get those, what am I looking for here? Like the season passes and stuff are cool, but some of the ones in World Defenders took a long time to get through, and I'm not necessarily sure that they were necessary. I like what you have going here, where everybody that logs in has, while you can pick up some random towers here and there, they're like, ooh, this is a limited event, that's cool. I think everybody knows where they want to go, and I think everybody kind of has a feel of what's happening, and I think you guys, like, someone can log in here, realize what heroes they have, and figure out what's happening. And the game happens quickly, and I don't really have a whole lot to add to what you've already got going on. I think you guys have had it well under control. One of the things I was thinking, and this is, okay, so we have our names and we have our levels, and obviously you have those heads. And like you have the different parts of the game where you can go for different parts of power. In World Defenders, at one point, there was a part where a box over the head, like you can see the loadout of the people. It's kind of cool, it's kind of important. You kind of see who you're playing with, and maybe when there's more reasons to play with people in the future, that's good. But what if, you know, in addition to just being able to hold the head, there was some sort of small interface that went over the person. Something minimalist, like, you know, God Kuma had those 5 stars that went in an array. In addition to be able to hold the head, and maybe just something so you don't always have to be holding a head, if you unlock different parts of the game, I'm not saying just getting the heads for the different ones, but maybe it would put some small symbol over your head. Like 6 floors, I know it's going to be tough getting there when you have that many floors unlocked. Eventually there's going to be a ton of floors, but like, say this is just an example, you got the 5 heads, there'd be 5 stars that pop up in a little halo, like a little arc above your head, showing that, hey, I've completed these different things. The other things that I do enjoy, but maybe not, I do enjoy, like, if you watch my sneak peek video of what's behind the door, we talked about, you know, if you collected the heads and you took them in there, they gave you like that small incremental bonus, whether it's like a gem or a token that goes into something that gives like a flat damage boost. In addition to just beating everything one time, I feel like maybe there would be something that gets put in later to pull you back to the early game, like something in maybe the first or couple floors that would make higher level people go back to play with lower level people just because they want to farm this little gem or something that goes in one of the towers. Or like, you know, say if you went back to, I don't know, floor 3 or something, maybe you could farm like Boom Bear's golden musket or shotgun or something, and it would give him like a small attack boost or a small attack speed boost. And you know, this is after we keep getting these new towers, maybe when you need to start bringing some old towers back into it, or ones that are starting to feel more antiquated from these areas, maybe you give them a little bit of life with some boost from items that come from, that you have to go back in content to get. You think battle passes are a bit too demanding of people's time? I think that is very true, and I think it leads to burnout. Being able to showcase what you've accomplished. Yep. And I'm not saying it has to be some sort of gigantic mosaic window that you're filling in pieces up above here with, but like maybe it could be almost that, like a cathedral window, and you're filling in pieces of the game as you unlock different thresholds or something. The Slayer task might be a good route for that. Yeah, so I imagine that's probably tied in with going through like specific enemy types. Okay, I'm pulling away from the people that needed help here. Yes. Okay, so Brandon, what did you need help with? Slayer task might be a good through route for that. Do you have a favorite tower defense? I was talking to Coffee before about Dungeon Defenders. I haven't played that one. I'm writing that down right now. I'll have to check it out. Ones that I've played. I know some of them are pretty old. It's like TDS and stuff like that, but I like things that are new and exciting, and I like the releases. I know there's different points of view on Toilet Tower Defense, and it has its own set of issues, but I think in some ways it nailed a lot of things, and it let people establish, and you were grinding for units, and when you finally got that mythic, it seemed really powerful, and I think that like if you can manage to there's like different paths to power, like you can grind and keep trying to get it that way, but having people, I think you guys implementing the trading system that you did. Yes, Brandon, we can play right now. I'm sorry, Brad. I do like Toilet Tower Defense, although I haven't played the new updates or anything. Do I have Night Fang? Pick up the original. Dungeon Defender is amazing. I used to play it a lot. I still have it on my PC. I'll have to check it out. Have you played SCP Tower Defense? No, I haven't. I think Toilet Tower Defense has been great for the community. It's been a great introduction to the genre. I think so too. Brandon, what are we playing? We're playing whatever Brandon wants to play. Wow, 100k gems. I had more, and I went ham on trying to get a shiny. There was a double angel banner that popped up, and I dropped like 70k gems into it, and that was the day before Pity came out. I always go ham like right before they're gonna like make the game so much better. Room. Can I subscribe to your channel on YouTube? It's called Little B Man. I can check it out, man. I'm not gonna pull it up on stream today, but I'll definitely check into it, and that is a possibility. But yeah, I dumped all those gems, and then ooh, this one. Ooh, this is gonna be awesome for Skull Shot. I am super excited. Oh, we didn't bring... What's up, Yusuf? Yeah, man, I'm good. What do we got here? So... Just gonna carry from here. Did I see that Goku lookalike tower in the leaks? Yeah, I hope he does something fun. You can get the skull shot urn right now? Yeah, you can. Oh, we didn't play this very well, did we? Do we have... We don't have this out yet. Rip. Well, let's get our... Hey, Lou, while you're here, man, is this okay? Like, are we supposed to be able to put units in the middle of the track like that? Because if we're not, I won't do it. How many secret urns do I have? I think I only have like 3 right now. I have been opening some in a vain hope that I might actually get a shiny angel. Or a shiny death angel. Oh, we're not inside the... Rip that idea. I don't want to kill us, but... Shiny skull shot? Yeah, man, I wish I had shiny skull shot. Show the stats of skull shot. 12,862. This is with Infernal on it. Divided by 2, 6,000 damage per second. Range is 65, massive, and it shoots through... It has Pierce, so it shoots through enemies in a line. Next hero is placed. Oh, we didn't upgrade our stuff. We're failing. Hopefully that... Not my hero. Oh, finally. Okay, cool. Where you living? Are these all mine? Yep. I guess it'd be better to put them below. Yeah, you're probably smart. Oh, but that's where the range of our cred. So 6, 4. Oh, was that my death? What am I doing? Okay. Okay. Yeah, look at those shots. That's awesome. $500, 7K damage, skull shot. Yeah. Can you help me on help me on 6-4? I can't even help me on 6-4, man. Today I thought it would be a day where I got nothing on here, but nope. And in 5 days it's my birthday, so this is perfect. Happy birthday! Yusuf, after this, I'm gonna get myself some lunch, and then I think I'm gonna bang out a skull shot video. A skull shot intro. Wow, he came out right there. Sneaky devil. Is that mine? Okay, well, at least we got that one. Let's go. Alright, guys. I think there was one more person I was supposed to help, and I don't know if they're here. Who else am I missing? You guys and your shiny skull shots first try. You guys kill me. Look at that guy. He's got like a bone dragon. I don't know what's happening there. Is that like a spaceship with a bone dragon in it? Oh, Du Bois? Okay. And what are we doing, Du Bois? Let join Infinite, I will carry you. Oh, with floor 6, room 3? Oh, okay. I think we just did that one, but I can do better. Yusuf, you coming, man? How you level 127? No lives for the win. Why does that do that with my green screen when I move like that? I don't know. What curse is best for skull shot? Nightmare. Currently on 6-3. Oh, this one. Well, we've been giving our skull shot a run for his money. Okay, so comes out on the sides. He's gonna be less good on this because they can come right out and walk around here. We should have brought Greed Angel. Note to self. Especially in a trio. It's more important to get to our better units. Focus on AoE shade. Okay. Will you play World Defenders in the stream? Plus, remember me from earlier. I do remember you from earlier. I will probably not play Roblox or Roblox. I will not play World Defenders in this stream anyway. Trying to figure out. I guess Skull Shot middle is probably best, right? I will put up a shiny demon mage, whoever's doing that. Goofy gods. Oh man, I love me some goofy gods. Oh, they're sneaking. God, this is gonna be expensive. What does beta stand for? It's just the different stages of game creation. So you got alpha, where like basically no one gets to play, and you get closed beta, where just a certain amount of people get to play to make sure the game isn't gonna like fall apart or blow up or anything. And then you get open beta, which is what we're in right now, where everybody gets to play, but it's not officially. There's still a fair amount of bugs and stuff that they want to work out. But honestly, this feels pretty good. Should I play with Angel Nightmare or Boom Bear Infinite Shiny? Oh, I don't know, man. What is better now? Angel Nightmare is just, I mean, you just need him to clean up all of the extra little pieces because he attacks so fast. I was like, why is it so hard to get money? Oh, that's right, because... You're welcome, boy. We help you make the community stronger. We get to test out our new toys. We don't mind at all. 6 Death Angels? Okay. This our angel? Okay. Skull Knight or Boom Bear? Boom Bear. That's not a question, is it? Uh-oh. That was close. He said gold knight. What's up, the world defender? We're gonna make it. Ooh, close. Oh, we're dead. Oof. What's our issue? Bruh, I only got sages from Secret Urn. It's my only secret. It's a place to start, man. It's not a bad tower. Yeah, I don't know what we got going on here. I think that's not a good level for this. I think, honestly, we might have been better off with Shadow Fiend. But anyway. I think... So that's what you've been grinding for, 100k soul gems? I mean, yeah, I'm saving up for when the new towers come out. But really what we need... and I had to get Infernal on my skull shot here, but really what I need is like 100k skulls so I can try to get an infinite tower. Because I feel like that's where we're at right now with that. The boss spawned in the middle and he didn't stun my tower and he got directly in the middle. That's so weird. Oh my god, I just got Shiny Angel. Congrats, man. I finally beat floor 6, room 4 with Infernal Skull Shot. Yeah, it's still really hard. But I mean, at least it's possible for people who don't have Shadow Fiend. So yeah, get yourself an Infernal Skull Shot and I think you probably get it. Do you know Banana Eats? It's a really fun game. Oh, and I guess Dungeon Defender isn't actually a Roblox game. I guess you're saying it's a PC game, so let me Google that real quick. Dungeon Defenders. Dungeon Defenders is a tower defense action RPG where you save the lands on Earth here from ancient evil. Create a hero from one of 4 Dink's class. Oh, no kidding. You get pets, you get equipment. Huh. It's only $14.99. That seems cool. When the heck did that come out? Oh, and they even have DLCs and stuff for it now. Dungeon Defenders release date. December 15th, 2010. I imagine they are pretty established. I hope this game goes on to like that. That would be awesome. Yo, sitting around is how to play this game. Yeah. Shall we do Infinite? Soon we all gotta do is sit around and do nothing to become OP. Well, this guy obviously doesn't know how to play tower defense games. Dungeon Defender is a game you will like. Trust me, man. You won't be disappointed. They have awesome heroes in it. Is it? So I guess it's an MMO. All right. I think I'm going to grab myself some lunch, and then I'm going to put together my Skull Shot showcase. Have you played Nightmare or Tomb Raider or Horizon Zero Dawn? I love those games. I have not played them, man. I'll write those down too, though. Nightmares. Oh, Tomb Raider? Yeah, I've played Tomb Raider. I'm assuming these aren't actually tower defense games, but... You make my day better. Oh, thank you guys. Thanks for coming. I appreciate the heck out of you. You make my day better too. Blah. Shay, can we play later? Yeah, I hate to... man. I don't want to log off, but no, I do really have to eat lunch. It's tough, because I want to make a video. I really do, because you guys are like the hardcore ones who don't mind sitting through a couple hours of me just, you know, figuring out what's happening here. But a lot of other people, they just want to come on, see like a 5-minute tower, a review of like, what is this, and should I get it, and what should I do with it, and then... so, for those of you stuck around or just came in, let's go over this one more time. Skull Shot. Wow, 8.9k, yeah, I'd say a lot of people are going for that. 10.5k damage with Infernal, over 5k damage, shoots in a straight line, does pierce damage, extra damage against Minotaurs. Seems really good. It actually will give you guys a chance to beat 6-4. We were trying to do it ourselves earlier, subbing out that instead of Shadow Fiend, which was what we used to beat it initially. It is possible. You can do it. You gotta get lucky and not have the dude come out of the side. You kind of have to have your tower set up in a way that he's gonna proc that stun, not stored in your whole group. You gotta be on top of it. Sell the towers that get stunned, put them back up as soon as possible. Hope everything goes correctly, and you probably have it. We were like literally this close, and it was only our second try on it, so I'm sure you can get it in a couple tries. But probably the hardest stage in the game, 6-4. Oh, thank you, buddy. To be honest, my parents are sleeping. It's literally 11:09 where I live at night watching your stream. Oh, that's awesome, man. And that's... I am looking at doing some night streams, especially coming up, because, you know, as you guys know, I work weekends. And I will try to get on in the mornings during the release days of December 1, the weekend of December 1st. But later I'll probably get on after work too, just to try to stay up with everything that's happening. Alex, what's up, man? Hello, I really like the content and I like it, but I don't understand much because I speak Spanish. I'm sorry, I'm using the translator. Hey, I know. I don't really understand much either, and I speak English, so that's okay. Shade, should I get Greed or Infernal on Shiny Angel? Ooh. I think it depends on what the rest... Like, if you have a bunch of Angels, and the Shiny one... If it's a Shiny version, I will get Infernal on it. And just because it does so much damage, I don't think you're going to die. And it might actually do more damage than some of your secrets, so I would get Infernal on Shiny, and then eventually I would probably get Nightmare. Look in the index, there's a new tower. We did look in the backpack, and we did indeed see that there are a couple new towers. The Wandering Mage, Zero exists, Skull Shot, and I have to move my thing, but let's see. Hero log. Oh, well, let's just type it in because we know what it's called now. Wait, isn't it called this? Is it the Spartan? The Spartan. Yeah, 0 that. So I think that one is a secret. I don't know what the other ones are. I imagine they'll probably be popping up as floor 7 rolls out. I would imagine next week because season 0 ends in 2 weeks. So, you know, with the rollout party, we should all be getting our Night Fangs for those of you who went ham on that. And then those other 2 might pop up, and if 7's really hard, maybe they'll be like, hey, here's another tower that you can use that, you know, may make you not die a horrible death on floor 7. But I am currently looking at the difficulty of floor 6 so far, and without Nightmare in my future, thinking I'm going to die next week. Not gonna lie, the house game is new, so till like 2024, maybe June, it will die. Players will drop, like how it did in World Defenders, probably because of the game choices these days. So one of the developers was here earlier in the stream, and we were talking about some different stuff. They're keeping things a lot more linear. They're looking at ways to make content replayable without feeling stale. They're making the content you do unlock, they're looking at making ways that the content you do unlock be noted that you did it, like maybe some sort of like indicator that you've beaten things besides the boss heads at the end of the floor. So I think it's in good hands. I'm thinking like one of my favorite ones right now, though I haven't played in a little bit, just the way things feel, is like Toilet Tower Defense, but like with their own artistic style and creativity, and I'm looking forward to where this is gonna go, and I'm so happy to be a content creator for this. So thank you guys for watching. I get Shadow Fiend the first premium earned. I know you didn't. You guys are just trolling me now with your crazy look. Holy 10k players right now. What? Yeah. Yes, indeed. That's what I'm saying. People love this game. It's good if you're actively trying to play it. If you want to sweat a little bit and get stunned and sell your towers and try to get them back up and survive that way, or if you just want to grind a little bit more and try to get that nightmare or shiny, and then when will you do your next stream? We will be here next Friday. We will be here next Friday. Probably. I'm assuming that's floor 7, just the way things look out, and that is like an infernal demon realm, it looks like, if you check out their Discord. Well then, congratulations. I had fun today, guys. What's up, Basil Place? We are just logging off. I'm gonna grab a sandwich and then I'll be back on to work on my my Skull Shot showcase video. Great tower.